More than ever, the Church is called to be the sacrament of love and unity for all of humanity. And therefore, it is a vocation of every Christian to promote unity and peace. This is where we become truly the sign of God's love in the world. And yet we all know very well that fostering unity is perhaps the greatest challenge of life today, simply because the world is so divided by ideologies. It is ironical that with a digital world, with mass communication, instead of bringing humanity closer to each other, there is a greater divide. Because people are educated. Today we read all kinds of information, and many of them distorted news, distorted facts, which many of us are not able to distinguish between what is true or false because they are all propagated. And as a result, today our mindsets are very much determined by what we read. And so division already begins within our own homes, not just in society, where people have different views and trying to bring people with very diverse views and sometimes extremist views is certainly a great challenge in the family, in the Christian community, in our society. That is why unity is very fragile wherever we are today. Division is also caused at times by religions themselves. Again, this is ironical because religions are supposed to be messengers of peace and unity, regardless of which religion you belong to. Because where there is God, there is peace, there is unity. Because peace and unity is founded on truth. And very often, those who are fundamentalistic, extremists, leads to violence because of the attempt to impose their beliefs on others. We need to read the signs of the times to see what is the best way to promote unity. What is the best way to bring about the fruits of unity? Unity cannot be fostered without love. It cannot be imposed. It is the love of the other person. It is the concern for the welfare of the other person that we are willing to inconvenience ourselves in order to promote a greater understanding and greater unity. Charity is the beginning of unity. When we love, we are willing to make sacrifices. We are willing to put the other person's interest first. And that is why a person who is charitable will conduct himself in complete selflessness. That we are able to listen to the other person. That we are able to reach out to the other person and be sensitive to the other person's need. So this selflessness is of critical importance when we want to promote unity. That's why unity does not impose our ideas, our views on others. Gentleness is important, sensitivity to the other person's feeling. Gentleness does not mean to say false compromise, because there is the other misunderstood attempt to promote unity by not speaking the truth, by covering the truth. Actually, we only breed more resentment and disunity. It is important that if we want to have proper dialogue, we need people to feel safe to articulate their views without being intimidated. Another important criterion to promote unity is patience. Unity is a very long process. We do not achieve unity overnight. So long as we are willing to continue to dialogue, continue to listen to one another, unity is always possible. And one of the best examples of dialogue is the Vatican diplomacy. How the Church has established diplomatic missions in so many countries all over the world. And it takes time. And the Church is patient to wait. When there's opportunity, the Church will engage dialogue with the state, so that together we can work for the common good. So, my dear brothers and sisters, at the end of the day, when we want to promote unity and dialogue, it is important that we emphasize what we have in common rather than what divides us. So it is our basis as children of God that we promote also unity with people without faith or people of other religions, so that together as one people of God under the same family, we can truly bring unity in the world.